you ladies doing this morning? I hope you're all doing wonderful. If this is your very first time here on my channel, then welcome. My name is Dr. Michelle, and if you're returning, welcome back. Thank you for being here for another video. I'm super excited for today's video because I'm doing my fall favorites video where I'm going to talk about some of the products that I've been loving this season. It's been a while since I've done a favorites video, and I know so many of you are not happy about that because you used to really love watching them on my channel. So I do have a lot of stuff to go through. So go ahead and sit back, relax, and let's talk about this. So let's begin with hair care. It's been a while since I've done a hair update, but I will be doing one soon. I do wear my hair out on my other channel, so you can definitely check that channel out if you want to see how my hair is thriving. But I've only been sticking to a couple of products from the same product line, and it's done wonders for my hair in terms of keeping it moisturized and soft. And the brand is called Byredo. Most of you are familiar with this brand. It is a natural hair care line, and the owner also owns a natural hair salon. It's beautiful, island-based salon, and her products are divine. So there's two products right now that I've been using consistently, and when I tell you, for someone who does not care for her hair the way she should be, they revive it every single time and keep it soft enough until I am able to wash it again. So one product is a leave-in conditioner, and it's called the Be Curlicious Hydrating Leave-In Conditioner. This is a very lightweight deep conditioner. It softens my hair. I love the pump. It's elegant and beautiful. It smells delightful. So this has been my staple leave-in conditioner. It works really well under any products without giving you any flakiness. So that's why I love it, and it's lightweight enough to be able to layer with other oils and things like that. So I use this, and I've also been using the Be Lola handcrafted deep conditioner, which is fantastic if you're looking for a really moisturizing deep conditioner that has some protein in it to keep your hair soft and vibrant. The conditioner is really thick. It smells so good. It layers onto my hair very beautifully because my hair is very thick, and just coating my hair with this just feels so good on my scalp, smells absolutely amazing. And for those of you who have purchased her products because of my videos, you know that her products are state of the art and she is a wonderful, sweet, beautiful Black woman. Her salon is super luxurious. Some of you have even went to go get your hair done there, and I always get great reviews. So definitely check out Byredo. So let's talk next about skincare, because I know y'all love some skincare. I have so many skincare items that I want to share with you that it's honestly just too much for this video. It's too much. So I thought, you know what, let me just break down the ones I really love, because otherwise we'd be here all day. Let's start with the wash. So in terms of a face wash, I have been using mostly Tatcha products. Tatcha is one of my favorite skincare lines because their products work. They're luxurious, they're elegant. I see a very big difference in terms of the texture of my skin, the hydration of my skin. First, I'll start off with what I've been using as an exfoliator. As you know, you need to have an exfoliator to make sure that you're pulling out all of the dead skin and all of the free radicals and the things that are just clogging up your pores. Some people prefer having a physical exfoliant where you have beads and you're kind of scratching your skin with it. I shouldn't say scratching, rubbing your skin with it. And then some people prefer the chemical exfoliants where you're not doing any actual manipulation. It's actually using the chemicals to pull those things out. So this is a chemical exfoliant from Somerville, and it's called Exfolikate. I love it because you only have to use it once a week, so you know once you've done it, okay, I'm good for the week. I use it about twice a week, but it's a really intense treatment. It like really gets into your pores and again pulls everything out. It's not so intense where I break out with it or my skin is feeling like really used and abused after it. It actually makes my skin feel very soft and renewed. So this is my favorite chemical exfoliant right now. Now, these two products are from a brand called Biofill, And I've never heard of the brand. I got them in my Beauty Heroes box and I am impressed. One of them is a refining essence. It's called the Root Bionic Refining Essence, and the other is the Bio Shroom Rejuvenating Serum. And as you can see, the bottles look very like sciencey, look like something that you would get from a lab maybe. The Root Bionic is supposed to be like a rejuvenating serum. It's an essence that you put on your face after you wash your face. Probably, I mean, you could use it before or after your toner. I use it after my toner. I kind of just take it and just pump a couple pumps into my hand and just kind of pat it into my skin, and it does a great job of preparing my face for the serums or the oils or whatever I'm gonna put on afterwards. It just pulls everything in so well, and the first time I used it, I was like, wow, this is really good stuff. And then I'll follow up with the Bio Shroom Serum. I'm guessing it has mushrooms in it just because of the name, but I take a couple pumps and just put it on my face directly, and then I just rub it into my skin. And I notice that it's a little bit sticky, especially when you layer it over the essence, but I like that stickiness because I feel like it's kind of pulling in whatever it is that I put on my face. So if I follow it up with a moisturizer, I just feel like the moisturizer sinks in better into my skin. So I have really been loving this. I've been loving both of them. And now I'm gonna look into the brand to see if they have other products that I may enjoy. Next in skincare, I told you I wanted to talk about Tatcha because I love Tatcha. I have always loved Tatcha, and it's rare that I find a skincare line where I like every single product. Usually with most lines, they'll put like their star products out there and then that's really good, but everything else is just mediocre. But not with Tatcha. Everything I've ever used from Tatcha has been mind-blowing. Like, this is good. Everything. So I don't know how they do that, but the first product I want to talk about makes me really upset. Makes me really upset because of what has happened with my experience with it. I loved this product from the very moment it touched my skin. It was phenomenal. It's a moisturizer and it's the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. I mean, just the packaging is divine. Especially in the fall, having a moisturizer that penetrates my skin and lets my skin just feel dewy and fresh looking and plump and healthy. I mean, that's a star product. So I started using this and was in love with it. And one day I came home and my fiance was using this cream on his body, scooping it out and using it on his arms. And when I tell you that my heart sunk so low, I couldn't even, I'm not a person that cares so much about material things. But for some reason, when I saw this man using my dewy skin cream on his body, like it was nothing, I was sick. It did break my heart because I really did love this product and I really wanted just to have it to myself and experience the whole thing. And if someone was going to use it, I would hope that they would enjoy it the way that it's supposed to be enjoyed. And that's the end of that story. But if you want an actual review on this product and you want to see like what it looks like, because I can't even show you the beautiful purple. It's a beautiful purple color. There's nothing in this. But I will link the video below that I did on this brand and you can see me using the product and how it looked when I first got it and my experience with it. But this is definitely, if I have to say everything I have here, this is my favorite product this fall. Okay, so next from Tatcha that's been really great for me is the Tatcha Luminous Deep Hydration Firming Eye Serum. And as you can see, this is a packaging, absolutely gorgeous. And it's called an eye serum, but to me, it looked like a moisturizer. I've used a number of eye products and some of them are like eye oils, some of them are eye serums. But this one is called an eye serum, but it's actually a cream formula, which I'm not complaining about. One thing I like about it is the packaging has this little piece right here. This is beautiful for applying it. So you're just kind of squeezing a tiny bit and you're just kind of putting it underneath your eyes. And then what I do is I just rub it in like this with my finger. And it doesn't firm, but it definitely does hydrate really well for me. I notice a really big difference when I use this before putting on makeup in terms of my under eye area. I have a tendency to have my makeup sometimes crease right here or just do weird stuff. Usually it's just because whatever powder I'm using is super drying. So this does a really good job of making sure that this part stays really smooth and beautiful, and it's really moisturizing. So I love this product. Thank you, Tatcha. And lastly, from Tatcha, I could go on all day about Tatcha because I have a lot of their products and they're all fantastic. And a lot of you have actually told me that you purchased some after my video and that you loved it. So I'm happy you also enjoyed them. So the last product I have from Tatcha is the Kissu lip mask. I was actually in the market and looking for a new lip mask because your lips are so important, girl. You have to make sure that you're caring for them just like you're caring for everything else on your body in terms of exfoliating your lips and moisturizing them. Sometimes if you wear a lot of liquid lipsticks or just lipstick in general, your lips kind of become a little bit like cracked, or maybe not cracked, but you may have a little bit of like skin left on your lips. So you just have to make sure you're always exfoliating them, but then also you have to make sure you're moisturizing them and not just putting on lipstick after lipstick. And a lot of times chapstick just doesn't do. So I love using this lip mask. It's actually my favorite that I've ever used. And I've used a number of lip masks from Agave. I've used Laneige. I've used, oh, there's another one. I've used a lot of really high quality lip products, and this one right now is my favorite. You only need the tiniest bit, but it does cover everything on your lips. It feels like a very thick lip gloss without the stickiness. It's called a lip mask, but I just use it as a lip gloss to wear around the house. And sometimes it's just like a nice base for underneath your lipstick if you want some added moisture. This is some really good stuff. It's on the more expensive side, I will say, but you only need the tiniest bit for your lips. You don't need to use a whole lot. And if you do that, then you're gonna waste the product. So it does last a really long time, but it is on the more high-end luxury side in terms of lip product. Now let's get into some body care. I did have some skincare masks to talk about, but I've already talked a lot about masks like in my vlogs. So if you want to see which masks I'm using for my face, then just watch my vlogs because I talk a lot about that. But there's two in particular that have been my favorite this fall, and I've done videos on both of them already in my skincare at sunrise. So I will link that in the description box below if you want to know what my two favorite masks are for the fall. Now let's talk about some body care products. The three things I want to share with you, I have more than three things that I want to share, but the three things that we can handle today. One of them is a body scrub. I've talked about this before, but this has been so nice for me this fall in terms of rejuvenating my skin, hydrating my skin, taking off all of the dead skin, and just smelling so good. And it's from the brand Odara Exotic Skincare, and it's a tropical honey exotic body scrub. It's almost done now. Just opening it, it just filled this whole space with this, with this lovely tropical scent. It smells so good. It smells like you are on an island. I love the way this smells. There's kids outside playing, they're yelling, so that's what that noise is. It's a nice scrub because it's a natural scrub, number one. Number two, I like the fact that it holds the beads. Sometimes with exfoliants for your body, it just feels like a bunch of sugar falling all over your hands. But this has all of these lovely oils mixed into it that really hold all of the particles together. So when you're rubbing it on yourself, you feel like you're rubbing like this thick honey on your body that has particles already mixed in it, and it's divine. My skin is always super soft after I use this. I've had it in the shower, so it looks kind of crazy, but it's being used, and it has shea butter in it. It has jojoba oil, sweet almond oil, and I talk about this in one of my videos, so I will link it below if you want a full-blown review on this product. The next product I've been using that I've been loving is an oldie but goodie. I picked it up, I want to say maybe 4 years ago when I was actually going into the store, and I remembered it one day and I'm like, why did I stop using that? It smelled so good. And it's from the brand Crabtree and Evelyn, and it's called the Goat Milk and Oat Body Cream. I don't hear that many people talking about this brand, so let me know if you've used it and what you think of it. But this is one of my favorites, and it's called a cult favorite because I guess a lot of people really like the goat milk line, but it smells so good. It smells like baby powder with some fragrance added to it. So it's a really intense smell, like you're gonna smell it. And I like being able to smell things that I put on my skin. It's a really nice moisturizing lotion. I love using it after my shower, and I always add oil to it afterwards because I like my stuff to be like extremely moisturizing. And sometimes with like certain skincare products, they may feel really good when you're putting it on, but then after a while you feel like, okay, I need more lotion. So this one is not like that. It's like right in the middle for those of you who like your products to be coating but don't want like a sticky feeling. And in terms of moisture levels, I would say from a 1 to a 10, it's maybe like an 8. So you're probably gonna want to add some oil to it or add some oil on certain parts of your body just to give you like more of a moisturizing glow. But it's perfect for the fall. You don't need a whole lot of it to be able to cover. They say it has shea butter, it has goat milk, and it has oat flour in it, and all of those things are very moisturizing. So let me know if you've tried anything from Crabtree and Evelyn, but this is definitely one of my favorites. I also like the body wash. It's so good. It smells so good. It's a perfect fall scent. So definitely check this one out. And last for my body care products, I got this in a Beauty Heroes box. I have never heard of this brand. It's called One Love Organics, and it's a gardenia and tea antioxidant body serum. First of all, I love the packaging. The colors are really aesthetically pleasing. I like the fact that it has a spray top, because one thing I've never had is an oil with a spray top. And it's the coolest thing to be able to just like spray the parts of my body I want the oil on instead of having to like pour out or, you know, do something funny. So I like the packaging. It's really cool. But the actual oil is very luxurious. I love body oils because I like to always feel very soft and smooth, and I like to feel moisturized, especially in the fall and in the winter. So this body oil is not over the top. It's not greasy, and that's why I really like it. I don't know if it's because of the spray top or just the oil blend itself. It's a really nice, luxurious oil blend, and it's soft. It like makes your skin very soft, instead of feeling like you dipped yourself in a bucket of oil. Even just on damp skin, if you just spray it on your damp skin after the shower, it is so good. Let me show you. You see, it's like really, well, I've kind of put a lot. It smells like gardenia. It smells like flowers. It's not a heavy scent. It's actually a really light scent. I'm not the biggest fan of gardenia in terms of scents, but this is actually blended in so well that it smells really pleasant. So yeah, it's a great body oil with just a little bit of shine, but not greasy, and I think you'll love it. So definitely check this one out. Now let's get into fragrance. I actually don't have anything new that I've picked up this fall in terms of fragrance. Nothing that I want to share that's good enough to share. But one fragrance that I picked up in the summer, but I saved it for the fall because it was more of a fall scent, is from the brand Byredo, which is one of my favorite fragrance lines. I do love it. And this one is called 1996, and it's an Eau de Parfum. I actually have a number of Byredo fragrances. My favorites so far are probably Super Cedar, and there's another one. Let me know which Byredo scents you love. I know a lot of people love Bal Afrique. I feel like I'm saying that wrong. So this one's called 1996, and I do really enjoy this fragrance, but it's not for everyone. And I like to make sure I tell you that because I want you to understand that some fragrances, I feel like they're so universal that you could do like a blind buy. You could probably purchase it and love it. Whereas other fragrances, I would say go into the store and test it out. Don't just buy it because it's a little bit unique. And this one is that way. It's a little bit unique. I don't think it's for everyone, but it does have like a spicy vanilla to it. I love the name of it, 1996, because I love the 90s. Love the 90s and the early 2000s. So just the name of it was enough to like catch my attention. So this one is more of like a daytime, sexy, like cool vibe. I feel like this is a fragrance that a woman who has a lot of confidence in her own unique vibe, her own unique style would love, because again, it's familiar because it has that vanilla to it, but it's exotic. It has some spices that are kind of added on top of it. So it's a complicated scent, but it draws you in still. So I like this as like a feminine, spicy daytime scent for the fall. Let me spray some. Makes you want to give someone a hug when you wear it. It has a really warm side to it, which is why I didn't want to wear it in the summer. I thought that it was going to probably go out of stock because I think it's a limited edition. It might be limited, so it may not be around forever. So I wanted to make sure I got it, but I felt like it would be perfect for the fall, and it is. All right, let's talk about some makeup. I know a lot of you have been asking me to make makeup tutorials and talk about makeup and do foundation reviews and that kind of thing. And I really want to, but I just don't feel motivated to. I don't really like talking that much about makeup. But I will talk about these products because they're really good. And if you want more content on things like that, again, watch my vlog channel because it's like my day-to-day stuff. So if I'm naturally putting something on, I'm going to talk about it. The first product is a foundation primer. I'm using it today. It's from Hourglass and it's called Veil. This is not a new product. It's an oil-free SPF 15 makeup primer and I am loving it. When I put it on my face, it kind of feels like it's like a powdery liquid, like a liquid that goes into a powder almost, I guess you could say. I really enjoy the way that my makeup looks on top of it. It looks very clean. It looks really matte, and I don't have oily skin, but I do appreciate an oil-free product. So I've been using this. I thought it wasn't gonna do well with me because it has SPF in it, so there's this sort of like iridescence, and when you put it on your face, it just looks, whoa, it's like a white and blue. It's a lot. But when you put your foundation on top of it, it totally goes away. I don't get any flashback from using this, so excellent. And in terms of foundation, this is not necessarily a fall favorite. It's like an all the time favorite because it's my staple foundation. A lot of you asked me what it is. That's why I'm sharing it. And it's from Laura Mercier. It's the Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Foundation. And I wear it in the color 6W Ganache. This is my absolute favorite foundation. It covers beautifully. It's hydrating. It's not a matte foundation. It has some luminosity, so your skin looks fresh and healthy, and it's everything. I love this foundation, but this is not necessarily, again, part of my fall favorites. I use it all the time. It's an all the time favorite. In terms of concealer, I just want to share which concealer I use. I use the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime concealer, and I use it either in the color M20 or M23. This is a pretty mattifying concealer, but it does a really good job of covering up everything. As you know, on my skin, I do have freckles and I also have moles, so it does a really good job of covering everything when I want it covered. So definitely check this one out if you're looking for a really high quality concealer that's going to cover everything but not dry out your under eyes and still kind of give you that luminous look but cover you up. The next product I have is a blush and highlighter from the brand Kosas, which is a natural makeup line. I actually got this product in a BoxyCharm box and I fell in love with this brand. They have excellent skincare and makeup products, so I definitely want to pick up more. I was surprised because I didn't think this color was going to work for me since it wasn't something I went and purchased. It came in the BoxyCharm box, but I was delighted to find out that it actually does work for me, and I'm wearing it today. So this is a cream blush and this is the cream highlighter. And I'm also using the highlighter, as you can see, on my nose and just right here on my bridge. So I use both of them all the time. It's really easy to use. I love cream products. They just make my face look more natural than some of the more harsher like powder products. So this is a really nice color just to like blush up my face, wake it up, make it look a little bit more soft and dolled up. And I really like the brand Kosas. So definitely check them out if you're at Sephora because their products are high quality and they blend in the skin so beautifully and naturally. This is an all-over HD setting powder from the brand Graftobian, and I've been loving this for the summer and the fall. It's done my face really well in terms of blending all of my makeup together, not giving me any flashback, and just making my skin look really healthy. And I have it in the shade Pecan Pie. So you can see it's like this brown color. It goes really well with my complexion. It's a really reliable powder if I overdo it, like say with my blush, or if there's some spottiness with my foundation. When I apply this powder, it just blends everything in together really, really nicely. And as you can see, this is the powder. It's definitely like a chocolate brown color. So if you're looking for an all-over setting powder, I would definitely recommend Graftobian. They also have other colors if you want like a translucent color or a color that goes better with your skin complexion. They have other colors as well, but this one is the one I've been using and loving. Okay, I have to wrap this up because these kids outside are making me, my patience is kind of, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up as fast as I can. I'm gonna go ahead and end this off by sharing my two favorite lipsticks that I've been wearing this fall. They're both from the same brand, Charlotte Tilbury, which is one of my favorite makeup lines because their makeup is so elegant and looks so natural. I love the quality of all of their makeup. And this one is called Kiss Me. I like it because it's a very nice like mauve-y color. It goes with everything. To me, it's like a great brown girl nude. So I wear it every single day, and that's why it's almost done. This is all that's left of it. It's a really nice color that goes with everything, and it goes really well if you have dark skin. So I would definitely recommend this. And the second lipstick from them is a liquid lipstick because this is like a regular satin lipstick. So you're gonna have to reapply because it doesn't stay on all day. But this one is a liquid lipstick, and it's a perfect sort of like juicy red, but it's not like over the top. It's like a red with a little bit of like pink, and the formula is like a soft mousse. So it feels really good on the lips, it looks really natural, and it mixes well with other colors. The color I have it in is called Dangerous Liaison, and I think it would look good on every single skin tone as a go-to red. Like if you wanted a red that was good for work or just good for going somewhere casual, not looking too done up, but looking really natural still, I think you would love this color. So I'm gonna leave you with this because it's a lot of stuff and those kids outside are making me crazy. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave you with this, but thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that there was something that I shared that you're interested in trying. If there is, let me know in the comment section below. And thank you to all of my beautiful ladies for all of your love and all of your kindness, all of your support on my channel. Thank you for being here and watching my videos and showing me so much love. I love each and every one of you, and I will see you in the next video. Big kisses to you all. Mwah.